going to be for beginner herbalists, beginners in the healing arts. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 plants, 5, just 5. And please understand, the most important thing about these 5 plants is that you can go outside and find them if you really, really want them. Straight up, okay? First, burdock. This is a burdock root. The whole plant can be utilized, but again, this is you just getting in the game. And all of these plants I'm gonna show you you don't have to worry about toxicity and stuff like that, because there are plants out there that will kill you. Like they will kill your ass. Okay, these aren't them. Okay, so burdock. This is the root. I love this. This is one of my. This got a special place in my heart. It's one of the first plants that I properly identified. Right. In Japan, they cook with this. I've cooked with it too, and it's good. It's like sweet and nutty. You know, no dig. And high in iron. A couple other trace minerals: magnesium, zinc, manganese, and inulin. Okay, inulin is important. It contains a kind of starch, a healthy starch that we can utilize to fuel our muscles. And what happens is our body breaks down all carbs to a simpler form, which is glucose, that our brain uses for energy. Okay, there's research that associates willpower with glucose, the amount of glucose. But when we hear the word glucose, you know, we're like, what the fuck? But it's mostly about the source of the glucose. And are you getting straight up glucose, or is your body, is that what your body is breaking these starches down to? Okay, burdock, great for the healthy bacteria in your gut. Okay, oh, there's that. You can find that. And what you'll find growing right next to, you'll find this shit growing everywhere, but if you're walking near a stream where you'll find this yellow dock, you'll also find burdock. Okay, the whole plant of this can be utilized, but again, this is a beginner's video. Yellow dock, it has a yellow tint. See what it done to my bag? Made it yellow. But great laxative, a gentle laxative. Most importantly, it's replacing minerals you're losing as you're expelling waste. Okay. Now, it's a gentle laxative, but it also has compounds that will stimulate your liver to start producing bile, which assists it in being a gentle laxative. That's why you don't get strong cramps and shit, because that's not what it depends on to expel waste. It's a symbiotic kind of thing, and you can go right outside and find that shit. You can buy it if you want, but you can go outside and find it. Okay, next is goldenrod. I love this plant, man. I love goldenrod. Y'all should too. Should love all these plants. Goldenrod, when it's alive, it smells good. It don't smell good right now and shit, but when it's like alive, you go smell the flowers and eat them, it tastes as good as it smells. Okay, now it's important for beginner, really all herbalists, to have this plant, because it's an excellent expectorant. Expectorants are plants and chemicals or substances that produce what we call an productive cough. When you cough and it's a dry cough and nothing's coming up with it, that's a non-productive cough. Okay? When you cough and there's loogies and mucus and shit, that's a productive cough. Because the purpose of a cough is to clear whatever irritant is in there, or whatever's creating an obstruction in these airways. It's also a great antiviral. Now, typically, a virus is associated with the cough. If you're trying to fucking create a productive cough, there's sometimes a virus associated with it. And the thing about viruses is you can't just kill them. Like, the word antiviral don't mean the same as antibiotic. Trust me, you can go kill a colony of bacteria because it's localized. Viruses are systemic. They use your biological hardware to reproduce themselves. So you just, but you can introduce compounds that'll stop the replication, okay? And that's goldenrod, all right? Next, I'm not gonna open the bag. That is dandelion leaf. High in iron and potassium. It's good to know about the dandelion plant in general because the flower is calcium and potassium, the leaf iron, potassium, magnesium, and the root iron, phosphorus, inulin. Okay, each part of the plant offers something a little bit different. Okay, but the leaf, again, potassium and iron, and an excellent diuretic. It addresses the entire genital urinary tract. Okay. Lastly, I don't have an example to show you right now, but the fifth plant is actually a plant family, and that's the mint plant family. Why? Because of the volatile oils, which gives this family the characteristic of being very expressive when it comes to aroma. Okay, but shit in the mint family. Mint, obviously, oregano, thyme, lavender, sage, lamb's ear. These are all plants in the mint family, and all those plants I just named have a strong smell, each distinct, but they have this smell because of volatile oils, right? So why mint? Mint family, because they have volatile oils, and volatile oils act as an antispasmodic when you use it topically, when you extract the oil, and when you consume it through a tea or some shit. It acts on the nervous system in a way to where it then acts on the bronchial tubes. It can relax, so when you cough, it don't hurt as much. Yet, because its volatile oils act as expectorants, you still have a productive cough. Okay. The volatile oils act as antimicrobials and antibiotics. Okay. The smell is good for aromatherapy, and you can consume them whole, which is important because you're now getting the chlorophyll, and a component of chlorophyll is magnesium. Magnesium is responsible for over 300 metabolic reactions keeping you alive. 300 operations that keeps you alive depends on magnesium. And many Americans are deficient in magnesium. So you need chlorophyll. Another thing about chlorophyll, if you looked at chlorophyll, its molecular structure, the outside of it, the structure is called a porphyrin ring. This is the same exact ring, porphyrin ring, that you find in the heme molecule of your blood. The only difference is in chlorophyll, the structure is exactly the same in chlorophyll and your blood. The only difference is in chlorophyll, the central atom is magnesium, and your blood is iron. Okay? In melanin, the only difference I believe is, I wouldn't say nitrogen, but yeah, the outside structure is a porphyrin ring. Okay, so that's why mint. And no matter where you are on the planet, you'll find a variety of mint. You'll find a relative, a member of this family growing somewhere doing something, and two of the key to get you started identifying it, they'll all again have a smell because of the volatile oils, and when you touch the stem, it'll be boxed. It won't be cylindrical. It's strange, but nigga, that's what it is. It's boxed. Plants in the mint family have a boxed stem instead of cylindrical like most plants, okay? So yeah, those are my 5 plants for beginners. And there's really more than 5 plants, but that's how we're gonna start. Peace.